Hello, readers. It's Mrs. Davis. Welcome to the Happy Place to Grow, where together we're working hard to improve our reading skills. We've been working throughout many sessions and lessons on letters, letter sounds, and how those sounds work together to form words. And our strategy has been to use the letter sounds and blend those sounds together to identify and read words. We've used the tap it out, blend it, and say it fast. Most recently, we started looking for chunks or patterns, and we were working with the ALL pattern. And in our most recent lesson, we went back to short vowels. Once we learn something, it doesn't mean that we won't be running into those types of words again. So reviewing, practicing, and expanding on the old is definitely good reading improvement for us. So in our last couple videos, we've worked with We've worked with the short vowels. That was the old. It's kind of like, Happy New Year. They say out with the old, in with the new. We're not really kicking the old out. We're using our prior knowledge of short vowels, and then we're expanding it with something new. Beginning sounds that have two consonants, and you can hear both of those letter sounds. However, they flow and blend together, so their official name is blends. Now, blends can be found at the end of words as well as the beginning, but our focus in the last several videos has been beginning sounds with blends. And so today we're going to be reviewing the beginning blends that we have worked on. And to make life easier, all of these blends will start with the letter S. There's a lot of words that have S blends, as we'll call them. So let's review those S blends. And then today's activity is going to be the speller is the feller. Spell check time. I love spell check because it helps me connect reading and spelling. And as a speller and a reader, accuracy, correctness is essential. It's important. So as we're connecting reading and spelling, and we're thinking about the sounds we hear and the patterns we see, then our spelling, it transfers into our spelling and makes our spelling life a lot easier. And that's going to come in handy in school or when you're writing, and it'll be easy. Let's review. SN, do you remember what those two say? Sn, like snow. And then SW, like SWAT. And then SK, like skip. So you can hear both of the sounds, but they flow. And so sometimes when young writers are spelling and they're spelling words with blends, they'll miss that second blend because they're not hearing it all the way. So we're just tuning our ears up in our brains, in our eyes. SM says like smile. SP says sp. SP is probably a very common S blend that you'll see in a lot of words and stories. Spy, spot. And then ST, like stop. That one's a common one too. And that's one that you can find not only at the the beginning, but also at the end of words. So that one's a popular one. And then finally, SL, like sledding down the hill. Hopefully we'll get some snow and we'll be able to do that. That will be fun. So we're going to be today listening for words that have S blends, and we're going to put together our short vowel knowledge. We're also I'm going to sneak a few ALL words in there because we have practiced the all pattern. So there might be a few in there. There might be a few words that have the twins, SS, LL, and FF. So again, we're thinking about not only what we hear, but what we've studied prior, new and old mixing together to build, to stair-step our reading and spelling skills. So for spell check, if you're new to spell check, hopefully most of you already have this one down. It's really fun because it challenges us to think. This one's a big one. So I had to make a lot of boxes because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 blends, S blends, and so I had to just kind of tweak up our grid, not have 4 columns. Now we won't have this many words. Don't panic. Don't walk away from the session. I just went ahead and kind of organized boxes. Most of these blends only have a couple words. They're not as common, and some will have more than a couple. So we've just made space. So go ahead and prep up a paper. You can use a piece of typing paper. You can use lined paper, whatever's lying around the house. I even got kind of thoughtful about this. If you wanted to be creative or different, I just threw together on a piece of paper some fluffy clouds because I know I don't have I have a lot of words, but not a lot of words in each column or category. So I kind of made some little fluffy clouds for each of the blends, and hopefully I've got all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did it. And I thought, hey, I could get creative this way and then just spell in my little fluffy cloud. So however, it doesn't matter as long as you're listening and you're spelling. Now I like to use a pencil. I always had my students use pencil because in this spell check, after you hear the words and you spell, then I'm going to go back and correct that spelling. I'm going to give you the actual spelling. And if you make a mistake, you can, I'm going to get some colorful color. You can circle we're going to do, that's the check part of it. Spelling part 1, checking part 2. If you made a mistake, it's easy to erase and fix. And we do want to do that because we want our brains and eyes to understand the correct spelling. Even if you have a backwards letter or you used a capital where you didn't need to, we want to fix that. Accuracy in spelling is really important. Okay, let's get started. Step number 1, of course, you're getting a spelling grid together. Step number 2, I'm going to call out the words. I'm not going to show them to you. You're going to be spelling, writing in whatever spelling paper that you create. Again, it doesn't matter as long as you're writing it. And then we'll go back and I'll put the correct spelling and we can check. All right, here we go. So listen to the sounds. Think about the blend sounds that you are hearing because they will be in there. And let me kind of scoot these over because I don't want my head to block any out. And then also don't be tricked because I'm going to sneak in at least one I know with the ALL pattern. All right, let's get started. Word number 1 for you to spell on your spelling grid or paper. Stop. Stop. If the light turns red, you need to stop. Okay, you got that one? Great. Word 2, sled. It is fun to go down a snowy hill on a sled. Sled. Word number 3, spin. Spin. If I spin around too much, I get dizzy. Do you? Spin. Word number 4, snap. Snap. Can you snap your fingers to the beat? The beat. Snap. Now remember, we have short vowels, so that's helpful. Or the ALL pattern, so that can help you too. Next word, skip. There was a song when I was little. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip. Don't skip spell check practice. You need it. Next word, smell. Do you smell cake baking in the oven? It smells delicious. Smell, smell, smell. Okay. Next word. I don't want to block the blends. Block the blends. Swim. In the summer, it is fun to swim in a pool. Swim. Next word, stack. Stack. I had to stack my books up in a neat pile. Stack. Mr. Davis loves to eat a stack of Ritz crackers with peanut butter, of course. Stack. Think about the end of stack. You hear a k. And stack does have a short vowel, so think about the pattern at the end that you must have for that. Next word, spot. Spot. I was eating spaghetti and it spilled on my shirt and created a red spot. Next word, slam. Slam. The little boy was angry and he wanted to slam the book on the table, but he did not. Don't slam the door. It makes too much noise. Slam. Next word, step. Step. Watch your step. That porch is slippery. Step. Step. Here's a good one. Small. Small. The little boy was small and he needed help doing things. Small. It's a small world after all. Small. Don't be fooled on that one. Next word, skin. Skin. In the winter, my skin gets dry. Does yours? Skin. Next word, stiff. Stiff. When I go outside sometimes and I pick something up in the cold, it feels very stiff and frozen. Stiff. Next word, slip. I was walking down my porch steps and I had a big slip on the ice. Don't slip on the ice when you're ice skating. Be careful. Next word, and we only have 2 more. Snack. my grandson loves to eat a snack in the daytime. Snack. Snack. Remember, I'm hearing a k at the end. This is a short vowel. What combination do we need if we have a k sound at the end and it's a short vowel word? That was something we learned a long time ago. You got it. Last but not least, stuff. I own a lot of stuff. Do you? It's time to take the Christmas stuff down. Stuff. Wow, that was a good list. Of course, we had a lot of words with blends, so that was a little challenging. Part 2 is we're going to go through now. I'm going to put the correct spelling up here. You're going to check on your grid or on your paper to see how you did. And again, it's okay if you make a mistake and kiss a snake, because that's what this practice is all about. We're giving ourselves permission to hear, write, and then work through. It really helps us to know what we're strong in and what we still need to work on. And that's how we get better. And we all want to improve and be smarter and make life easier. I know I do. Okay, let me slide these little blends over so that you can see them. I may have to adjust a little bit. Let me slide over here. Okay, our first word was the word stop. That's a very common word, stop. And that goes with stop. S-T and the vowel is O. So if you had made your grid, I'm going to go ahead and write in black marker. Just so we can see. Again, you would have put it like that. And then if you spelled it correctly, I always think this is fun. You're checking and you're letting yourself know, hey, I got that one right. No fixing there. If you made a mistake, then you're just circling it. If you have a letter backwards, you circle the letter so you know you're going to just fix that. Stop. Next word, sled, is something we all want to get out and use this winter. Sled. So we put that under sled. That was a short E. So if you were using something different other than a grid, you would have put, like in my cloud, I would have just written that like that. And then I would check it off, check. And that way I'm keeping track one at a time. Next word was spin. Spin. Sometimes if you're going down those snowy hills, you do spin out of control. That's kind of scary. I don't care for that. Spin. I'm going to have to kind of squish these together because the blends are small, but the words are bigger than the blends. Spin, in, pin, and spin. Next word was snap. Snap. Let's get that over there. I think I'm going to have to slide over here, folks. It's okay. As we check, just make space for other blends. Okay. So snap, snap. How you doing? Oh, I'm so glad to hear you're doing really well. Next word was skip. Skip. I might put him down here to make space for him because I don't have very many sk words. SK is the blend. Ska, if, skip. Okay, so just say you made that an SC, just you did. But just say for you spelled it like that. Skip. You just take your marker or your checking utensil and you know that you're going to fix that one. You're going to correct that spelling. And you've used your pencil so you can erase it. We've got this. Spell check made easy. Next one was smell. And this one, you had the double L, the twins, sm, vowel, eh. And then we were working on ending twins at the ends. That's been our most recent lesson. So let me even stick sm down here. Let's put sm under down here. Smell. We have to situate. We have a lot of blends. Next word was swim. Do you like to swim? I definitely like to swim in the summer. Not when it's cold. Swa, swa. There's a swa word. S-W. And then stack was next. Like we made a stack of books. And remember that CK is, if you hear k at the end of a short vowel word, it's going to be the CK combo, which was something we learned right at the beginning of our first in phonics study. So stack, stack, stop, stack. Next word was spot, spot. And you can see pot and spot. So spin the spot. So far, so good? I know it. You're doing great. Slam. The baseball player hit a grand slam. And that goes with sled slam. Step. Watch your step. The porch is slippery. Step. Step. And again, you can see this list growing. Stop, stack, step. There's a lot of blends. Here was our ALL pattern. Did you get it or what? I know you did. So sm is the blend, S blend, and then all is that pattern. Small. Sm, sm, sm. Smell. Oh, we got it. Smell and small. Do you smell small? That was a small smell. Next word was skin. Skin. Skin covers our bodies. Definitely protects us. Skin. Skip and skin. And then another twin is coming up. Hopefully you got the FF for stiff. Stiff. In the cold, things can feel very stiff. Especially like, have you ever picked up something that was wet overnight and then it froze and then it's just like so stiff, no flexibility. There's another stop, stack, step, stiff. And then slip, slip, sled, slam, slip. How you doing? We've only got 2 more. You're doing great, I know. But again, give yourself permission if you make a mistake. It's fine. We're learning. Sometimes that mistake helps us identify what we still need to work on. It's okay. Snack. And there's that CK. When you hear k at the end of a short vowel word, you're going to use the CK combo. Sn. A. K. How many sounds in snack? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Can you identify the sounds? S. Let's see if you can get them. Did you say 3 sounds or 4? What did you think? S. A. K. The correct answer for that would be 4. Again, it's kind of tricky because your mind and your hearing and then your mind just blend this together and you say sn is 1, but really we can hear both sounds, so we have to count sn, a, k, snack. It's good. I'm putting that with snap. Snap to it and get me a snack. And then our final one was stuff. After Christmas, I realized I have a lot of stuff to put away. Ooh. stuff. Stuff. And that one had twins. And that's going to be, I don't know if you can see that, stop, stack, step, stiff, and stuff. And that is our final review, spell check word. And hopefully you were able to go through, do all your correcting spelling. How many of you got all of the words spelled correctly? Thumbs up. Good job. How many of you maybe had like a backwards letter or something? Is that okay? Yeah, absolutely. And then what if you spelled a word wrong? Is that okay? Sure, it's fine. We're going to fix it and we're going to be thinking, and it might be one you want to practice a little bit more and do some other activities that incorporate that particular word. All right, spellers, this spell check time has been so fun and so interesting. So I want you to join me on one more video with our blends, letter S blends. We're going to be reading a story, and it is going to incorporate, well, it's going to be a winter story, of course, because it's right now in my neck of the woods, it's winter and it's January. So it's going to get us dreaming about fun snow activities. We're going to be incorporating our blends and all and our twins. So join me for a fun reading activity. We're going to put our word knowledge to the test. We're also going to quiz ourselves on some sounds and review some sight words, because good readers know words and read them quickly because they know them. All right, until our next time together, as always, stay warm and have a good one. Keep on reading, keep on spelling, and I'll see you real soon.